Yo, yo, it's your boy KO.
It's your boy D1. It's Dangerous Minds. We out here at the Chattahoochee River today, out in nature. You know what I'm saying? Vibing. We coming to y'all from straight source energy. Tapping in.
Yes, sir. Yo,
you know what I'm saying?
It's your boy KO. It's your boy D1. And we just coming, man, with just love, man, just abundance, just positive energy, and just a positive message overall, man. Like,
right.
What better way to be than out in nature?
It's the best place to be, man. Honestly.
Hey, but yo, before we start these things off, man, 5 things you're grateful for, man, today.
Right now, I'm gonna say off top, I'm grateful for myself. You know what I'm saying? I'm grateful for gratitude, because gratitude is what keeps me in alignment with everything around me and what puts me in that mode to receive, you know what I'm saying, whatever it is I desire. So I'm grateful for gratitude. Also grateful for you guys, everybody who's watching, you know what I'm saying, all of our family. We don't consider y'all viewers or fans, we consider y'all family. So I'm grateful for you guys off top. What else am I grateful for, man? I'm grateful for nature. I'm grateful for the divine reflection that nature is. I'm grateful for the trees. And lastly, I'm grateful for, you know what I'm saying, money.
Yes, sir. Hey, money is what makes the world go round, right? Hey, man, 5 things I'm grateful for, man. First of all, just air. Because air is just pure energy, and that's essentially what we are. I'm definitely thankful for this water, man. You see this? This is, bro. We definitely got to show the people.
The water's
like,
beautiful.
We got to show the people, bro. We can't leave it off the.
The water is
show,
beautiful, man.
This is perfection. This is art. This is a reflection of who we are, man. I'm definitely thankful for the water. I'm thankful for the creeks. I'm thankful for the water flow. I'm thankful for the rivers. I'm thankful for family. I'm thankful for stability. I'm thankful for inspiration from other people. I'm just overall thankful for everything that I have in my life, even the simplest things as my shoelace. I'm thankful for everything, man. I'm thankful for my boy D1.
Appreciate you.
I'm
thankful for you too.
Yeah, man, we attracted each other, man, when you have a vision and you have somebody that's willing to sacrifice, that's willing to also put in the work just like you. There's no choice but to just go all the way up and just stick with it and show persistence and perseverance. That's what life is all about. So thank y'all for tuning in. Grateful for y'all, especially the family, the Dangerous Minds family that we're building each and every day. We show gratitude for y'all because without y'all, it's none of this. So we're all one. Surely that. Welcome to the show.
Welcome to the show, man. We appreciate y'all. Today we want to talk about something that I feel like is, you know what I'm saying, not talked about enough, and that's like the difference between your higher self and your ego. What is the difference between these two, and which one like do you feel like is more beneficial to your well-being? You know what I'm saying? And what are the difference between the two, your higher self and your ego? You know what I'm saying?
Well, today's society, the ego is looked at and labeled as bad. Your bad side, your dark side. But in a sense, our egos is what makes us, essentially. So we have to find a balance, you know, between our higher self and our ego. It has to be a true balance in order for us to really step into our true power.
Yeah.
You know, so it's different perspectives from, you know, the difference between your ego and your higher self. But essentially, the goal and the main objective is to become one with it. So that's my perspective on it. What is yours?
Become one with your ego?
Yeah, for sure.
Okay.
Become aligned with your higher self. Everything needs to come aligned in order for you to kind of tap in.
Yeah.
And really start flowing with it.
I totally agree, bro. I mean, I would say pretty much along the lines, I agree with everything you said. I feel like your ego is something that is used for your higher self to kind of just like maneuver, you know what I'm saying, and move around and have something to like work with. It's almost like a vehicle, you know what I'm saying? But it shouldn't be like the thing that makes the decisions. I feel like when you allow your higher self to make the decisions for you, you know what I'm saying? It's kind of like you know where to go. It's like, I feel like when you allow your ego to take the front seat, it's almost
autopilot.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? So your higher self, I feel like, is a thing that's within you that we all have, that is connected to everything nature. My higher self is connected to everything, you know what I'm saying? So my higher self knows what decisions I need to make, what business ideas I need to make. It's the voice that speaks to me that gives me all my good ideas, you know what I'm saying? My ego I'm not gonna say that I don't need it, but we all need our ego, but it should not be the one. It shouldn't be the thing that's driving you. You know what I'm saying?
At the forefront, pretty
The
much.
forefront.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? I feel like the ego should take a back seat to your higher self. And the difference between the two, I feel like the ego is limited to the physical. You know what I'm saying? All the physical elements around you, but your higher self is limitless. It has no limitation. It knows all things and is connected to all things. So for me, it's just more beneficial for me to let my higher self lead me to where I need to go. My higher self is never leading me wrong. And I feel like the way that I tap into that is just by shutting everything off around me. And, you know what I'm saying, all those outer voices and everything like that, because you never know if somebody is speaking to you from their ego or from their higher self. So at the end of the day, if somebody's telling you something, the only way I accept it as my reality is if it echoes the same sentiments of my inner being, of my higher self. If somebody's giving me advice and it resonates with my ego, then I'm just gonna take it. I'm gonna take it for what it is, and that's advice and appreciate it. But I'm not necessarily gonna add it to my life, you know what I'm saying? Or dwell on it.
Definitely.
You know what I'm saying? So yeah, that's pretty much it for me.
Hey man, so I was literally about to ask, man, what would you say to one of our viewers who's having trouble, you know, kind of like, you know, discerning between ego and higher self? And you pretty much just explained everything, man. It's really just tapping in.
Yeah.
And how do you tap in? Meditation,
For sure.
detoxing, filtering. So many things that you can do to tap in. But I would say one important key component is also self-awareness. If you're not aware of the things that are holding you back, then how are you going to grow? And how are you going to seek knowledge to be able to be receptive in order to grow? So that's my thing. And I'm sure you can relate, man. A lot of us, man, we be going through it, man. We're trying to find ourselves and trying to tap in, and we're trying to, you know, find out, you know, what's more than this 3D matrix, and it's really just going from within. And it's a journey that never ends, pretty much, and it's levels to it, man.
Yeah.
It's levels to it, man.
Major levels. I feel like once you find a piece of information and you think that you know everything, it's like you just
rabbit hole goes
the
deeper.
rabbit holes goes deep, man. It's like just understanding. I feel like the most intelligent thing you could say is that I don't know. And then when you say that I don't know, it allows your higher self to take the lead. You know what I'm saying? Because nobody knows all things. Nobody knows all things, but your spirit knows everything. You know what I'm saying? Your spirit knows everything. Like my boy Spirit told him to pass me this chlorophyll. You know what I'm saying? That's higher self leading.
Hey, we tapped in with it, man.
Yeah, man. So
hey, fun fact. What are the benefits of chlorophyll? I'm gonna let my boy go with it.
For me, the
one fact.
Yeah, the main fact for me while I be on this is it purifies your blood. And the reason that's important is because blood is consistently rushing to your brain constantly. That's how we are all alive right now. Blood is constantly being rushed to our brain. So if your blood is not clean, then your thoughts won't be clean. So you'll be thinking toxic, you know what I'm saying, things. And if we look out at nature, everything around us that's green,
yes, sir.
the green, that green color comes from this chlorophyll. So basically when you drink chlorophyll, you're connecting yourself back with everything around you.
Nature, baby.
Nature.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So this chlorophyll is essential, and it makes your skin glow, man. Check, man.
Yo,
come on.
Check the melanin, though.
You dig what I'm saying? This
Yo.
we shining out here,
Hey,
man.
we glowing, bro. And that's what
Chlorophyll.
that'll do to you. Hey, chlorophyll also serves as an internal deodorant. That's essential, man. You open your mouth and people don't want to be near that, man. It's, hey, what are you doing? What are you consuming? What are you putting in your body? A lot of that stuff is bacteria. A lot of that stuff is toxins that also, you know, come out in the physical. So that's essential for internal work, and chlorophyll is where it's at, man.
Straight up.
Definitely. Chlorophyll fights against cancer, diabetes, and a lot of other illnesses that prevents us from, you know, really regulating our optimal performance. And it's an immune booster for a lot of people with such a quote-unquote COVID, such and such, allergies, whatever you want to call it. It's an immune booster, and chlorophyll is where it's at, man. Like, what more can I say, yo?
Nah, for real. If you haven't got your awesome chlorophyll yet, find your nearest nutrition store or Amazon. You can even order it from Amazon. But I kind of want to get back to the topic. Well, can you think of a time where you were operating from your ego and things just didn't play out the way that you thought that they would play out?
Man, so many times, bro. I have so many experiences, but sheesh. I really
get
gotta
a
go
viewer.
in the vault.
Yeah, get a viewers a story one time, just something.
Man, it can be anything from just being in a relationship. To be honest, I feel like that's the first thing that comes to mind.
Yeah.
In a relationship, I feel like, you know, both beings are trying to become one, but in a sense, the ego may, you know, hold you back from really flowing in harmony with that person. And a lot of people, you know, we want power, we want money, we want status, we want looks, and a lot of that stuff doesn't even mean anything. And I feel like being attached to that is what's keeping us back. You know,
Right.
that's what
The
that's
materialistic
the
shit.
materialistic objects, and not even that, man. Just wanting to have the need for control, the need
Right,
for
right.
power,
Yeah.
and without, you know, just, you know, being, you know,
Yeah.
allowing the universe to play its role. And I feel like the ego steps in a lot. And
No, for real.
I can tell from my past experiences being in relationships, not only with, you know, a female, but, you know, just friendships and, you know, playing basketball with a teammate or whatever the case may be, or dealing with your parents or dealing with siblings. You know, ego always, in a way, can hold you back. And,
Right.
you know, it just takes self-awareness and just, you know, that higher step, that inner calling to let you know, okay, this is where you need to be, this is how you need to move. And it's hard to develop that if you're not aligned with your purpose. So, yeah, man, that's my take. Do you
Nah,
have a
for
story?
real.
Because I have so
Yeah,
many,
I
but
have-
I just can't choose one,
Yeah,
man.
I feel
but,
you. I feel like I'd rather give a story about like me just allowing my higher self to lead. You know what I'm saying? Like one time I was with one of my former partners, and we were, you know what I'm saying, just out going about our day, and just something told me, like I just had a thought, something just told me just to drive and not really look where I was going. You know what I'm saying? And like just, I feel like that'd be so out of my reality. I'd be like, nah, I need to have control. I need to know where I'm going. But just something just told me just to drive. You know what I'm saying? Like purposely try to get lost. So I just listened to that. I started driving, making random turns and shit like that. Next thing I know, I end up at like this secret location, bro. Like it was like this secret nature location. It was like crazy. Like I don't know if it was secret, but it felt like it. You know what I'm saying? It felt like it was just like this place that only select people knew about. And it came from me just driving, bro, like not even knowing where I was going. I didn't put anything in the Google Maps. My higher self literally led me to this beautiful like oasis, what it seemed like. You know what I'm saying? And when,
Sweetwater vibes.
yeah, man. And when I got there, it was like this person who we met. His name was Cliff. Cliff, if you watching this, shout out to you, bro.
Man, Cliff.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? He actually showed like me and my ex around the whole place, and it was just like so divine. And I just feel like that's a analogy for how like life should be when we just get out, when we allow our higher self to take the wheel. You know what I'm saying? We'll be led to places that we couldn't even fathom and imagine when we relinquish the control to like make all the control things. You know what I'm saying? So it's just like it's uncomfortable at first because you may seem vulnerable, like, man, I don't have any control. But at the end of the day, it's like you just gotta let the higher self lead, man.
Yeah,
It's gonna lead you into beauty. You know what I'm saying?
And a lot of us, man, are so attached to power and wanting control.
Yeah.
It's like, man, people hearing you, but they not hearing you.
Right.
You feel me? And it takes a different type of being that's tapped in to really understand that, understand that, and overstand that, man.
Yeah.
That's deep, man. Like, yo, regulating the ego, man, and becoming one with your higher self.
For real. Like you said, bro, you said
beauty, man.
they should become one, bro. That's how you really ascend. You know what I'm saying? Like people have all this talk about like you should kill your ego and like have ego deaths, and that's cool. But at the end of the day, you need your ego to maneuver around in this matrix. You know what I'm saying? You need it. So at the end of the day, it's all about allowing it to work for you instead of it working you. Like,
yo, say that one more time for the people.
make sure you allow your ego to work for you instead of against you.
Yeah,
Pretty much. I feel like I said it better that time, but
yo,
that's
don't be
real.
a slave to your impulses. Pretty
Yeah.
much, man. Don't be a slave to your mind. Don't be a slave to that inner voice, man. Like we create our reality with this, and this is higher learning. This is higher self. So
Exactly.
as long as you keep that in the forefront of your thinking, you can manifest anything, man. And
True.
we're in the process of doing that right now with this whole Dangerous Mind project. So, yo, once again, thank you. We love y'all for tuning in.
Yeah, appreciate you
we
guys.
Y'all, bro, we coming at y'all with some crazy stuff, man.
Crazy,
so just
man.
stay tuned,
Yeah, stay tuned for the next one, man. We love y'all. We appreciate y'all.
Yes, sir.
Peace.